guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome on in. I hope you choose to stick around. In this video, in honor of Beyonce kicking off her Renaissance World Tour, I'm going to be telling you guys my Beyonce concert experience. I just feel like it's fitting. So if you want to hear about my Beyonce experience, stay tuned, or if you just want to hear me rant about a concert, stay tuned. Before I get into it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It helps your girl greatly. Now let's begin.
I'm going turning, keep holding me down.
Okay, I want to start off by saying Beyonce puts on a hell of a show. I mean, is that any surprise? Or like, are we surprised that the Queen Bee puts on a great, fantastic show? Are we surprised? I don't think we are. But so me and my family, my two aunts and my older sister, we decided to go see Beyonce. It was actually the On the Run tour part 2 with her and Jay-Z. We went to go see them in New Orleans. This was like a few years ago, so it's been a while. But I just felt like I never talked about my experience. I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, and you know, with her kicking off her Renaissance tour, I was like, let me talk about my Beyonce tour experience. It was actually a surprise. I had no idea that my aunt was going to get us Beyonce tickets. Like that, we had no clue. Me and my older sister, we had no clue she was gonna do this. So she texts us one day that we have Beyonce tickets. Of course, I'm flipping out because Beyonce was on my bucket list of artists I wanted to see before I kicked the bucket, you know. So I was like, oh my God, like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And she bought 4 people tickets. Me, my older sister, and my other aunt, plus her, which is 4 people. 4 Beyonce tickets. That's not cheap. That's not cheap, oh baby. I was like, okay, you got it like that, auntie? I ain't know. But so yeah, so she bought us tickets. So she told us, you know, get ready. So I was like, oh baby, I'm gonna get ready. Best believe. So we drive to New Orleans, because New Orleans is only like a 2-3 hour drive from where we live or from where we're from. So we drive to New Orleans. We get to our hotel. We're prepping. We're going over everything that we need, like clear bags. We're doing any last minute touch-ups on our outfits and makeup, on our shoes. Like, what are we gonna get? I had to go to the Riverwalk to go get some more shoes because the shoes I had were not it. So we had to buy some new shoes. So yada yada yada, skip all that. We get to the concert. Now, the concert was supposed to start at 8. Beyonce did not come out on time. I will say that. That is the only hiccup I would have about this show, is that it did take Beyonce a while to get on stage. But when you're the queen, you can afford to do that. And plus, when you put on the show that she put on, oh baby, it was well worth the wait. Trust me, it was worth the wait. So that was the only thing that I was kind of like, all right, B-girl, where you at? Time is ticking. But so she finally makes it on stage with Jay-Z. They both come out, and when I tell you, it was ethereal.
Oh, yeah, oh, yes! Oh, yeah, look at that hair! Oh, I was like, where they at? They're coming down there. Huh? They're coming down the elevator to the center. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh!
It was like my soul jumped out of my body and jumped back in. Like, I'm not joking. It was crazy, the energy they gave off when they were ascending onto the stage. It was quite the moment. And don't worry, I will insert some clips of the concert into this video so you guys can get a feel of what it was like when I was there. So this concert was so good. I'm not even a huge Jay-Z fan. Of course, I went for Beyonce. I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan, but even on his parts, like the parts where he was on stage alone, I was still vibing out. I was still like, I did not sit down at all that whole concert, you guys. Like, it was amazing. Even his parts had me on my feet dancing and singing. Didn't even know the words of the song, and I was singing along. Like, that's how good that show was. Beyonce is a great entertainer, probably the best living entertainer, period. I don't want to hear no discussion. Best living entertainer. Jay-Z did a phenomenal job as well. He was pretty much on par with Beyonce when it came to performances. His stages were just as good as her stages. Now, don't get me wrong, B was B. She was being, you know, that's Beyonce. But Jay-Z stages were phenomenal. They were great. I had such a great time at that concert. Such a great time. The concert lasted about 2-3 hours, so it was well worth the money, well worth the wait. I say well worth the money. I didn't pay for it, but I would assume, you know, it was well worth the money because it was a great show. We had a great time. So I give that concert a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. She did a wonderful job. He also did a wonderful job. I would go see them together again. I am trying to make it to the Renaissance tour, so fingers crossed, y'all pray for me that I'll be able to make it to this concert. It is definitely on my bucket list to see Beyonce again, and this time by herself. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video of me telling you my experience at the On The Run 2 tour. Leave a comment down below. Have you seen Beyonce in concert? How was your experience? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.